This is VIM series. It's a series to reach out to the youth about successful people, where they share their experience to give them youth some fame that they can be able to achieve it regardless. So let's know you, your name, your background.
Thank you very much once again. My name is Gabriel TERTIARY. I come from a family background of 4, myself, and then 3 other siblings. My kid sister is a medical doctor, and then the 2 other siblings too are university graduates and then doing other things. School, I went to Prince Martin, and later I went to Cosmos. I went to Zeros and Beckham, and then SS, I went to Ghana National College, and tertiary, I went to Gimpa. Basically, when it comes to family and then education, that is it.
Right, so what did you study at Gimpa?
Oh, at Gimpa, I read BSc in Hospitality and Tourism Management. I read BSc in Hospitality and Tourism Management.
Oh, tourism management?
Yes.
Okay, sure. Now, to talk about your family, how was growing up like with your father, your mother, and how is it connected to you becoming what you are today?
Oh, with family, I think that, growing up, it was a roller coaster. Things were so nice, as a child, but when I became an adult, things changed a little bit, things became a little bit difficult. So what happened was that my parents turned our house into a lodge, a 10-bedroom lodge. I believe that is the genesis of my love for the hospitality industry. So when they turned the house into a 10-bedroom lodge, along that line, my father had stroke for 24 years. And my father always said that, may he so rest in peace, he's late, said that if it's not this lodge, maybe I wouldn't live for this long. So my passion for the industry began from there. As a cleaner, later on, first a gardener, became a housekeeper, a receptionist, and then the supervisor. Then I became the manager for my parents' lodge. So after that, I developed interest and I decided to pursue hospitality. But before the pursuance of hospitality, I failed in SS, DKB. I passed all my papers and I had maths F. So my father was very disappointed. And I remember that, when I got my results, he wasn't talking to me for like a couple of days. Then my mother said I shouldn't worry. She encouraged me to write again, but when I rewrote, I had E. So from F, I had E. All my friends were laughing at me. All my friends who know me, who had tested this, were laughing at me. Are you going for a second world war? But my mother told me something that, Nana, let me tell you something. If you die today, you'll be buried alone. So always remember this, do you? So I wrote a second time, and then I had a C. And that encouraged me to go to Gimpa to pursue my BSc in Hospitality and Tourism Management.
Right, so that is your mom's side,
yeah,
pushing you to become an achiever and also a better version of yourself.
Yeah.
And your father, after being disappointed in your SSC results, what did he wish for you to be?
Oh, that's a very intelligent question. So, you see, my father always says that I have this good voice. And so, and plus my passion for music, I should be a presenter. I think that's how come I met my brother, Derek. So I was a YFM. I think we started way back at the Salam Down. I was a DJ, graveyard. When everybody goes with the one who play the music in the night, and I enjoyed it so much. So my father was pushing for me to become a presenter. But along the line, I was at YFM at the same time pursuing my BSc. And the time came I had to make a choice. So I chose to follow the path of the hospitality industry. Yes. So my father wanted me to become a presenter on radio.
If you had gotten the chance to be presenting, because I know for sure when you were playing graveyard, you were not allowed to talk.
No, not at all.
Assuming you started talking, you had listeners, you grew a fan base, you became popular, making money from it. Would you have still done hospitality?
Yes, because radio, yes, a big yes to that. Very intelligent question, DKB. Because radio falls under hospitality. You see, the hospitality industry consists of 4 sectors. The lodging, that's where the hotels falls under. Food and beverage, all the restaurant and the bars. Recreation, any activity that you do for fun. And T&T, we call it travel and tourism. So radio falls under recreation, anything you do for fun, presenters entertain people. So I think that, I still would have pursued maybe my hospitality, but it will be in another angle to be a blessing unto others, my content.
Can you share with us how come you're able to manage the situation and all of that to you becoming what you are today?
Yes, I would have, if there was any other person, I would say, please, I don't want to talk about this, but with you, we come way back, so you're welcome. So it was a very big blow to me because I had this bond with my father, even though, he wanted me to be a presenter. I love him to death, so his demise was a big blow to me. When he was passing, I told him I was looking. When he was lying in his dying bed, I even told him I'm looking for a job. And he said, okay, hey, I pray you get one. And he asked why. I said the lodge was too small for me. So when he passed, I was a little bit depressed. So I decided to look for a job so that I'll be in a frame. When you are working with a big company, there are rules and regulations that you have to abide by. So, I wanted to be in the frame. So his demise pushed me to, look for a job. Yes.
Great. Now, looking for the job, so did he bless you to go into hospitality?
Excellent. No, in the beginning, yes. I was blessed in the beginning because, my father wasn't a hotelier, but he died a hotelier. He was a businessman. My father is a coalman. Coals are, highly business oriented and money oriented. So, hardworking people. And so, somebody that, when things became very hard, he turned our whole house into a lodge. And I remember that, I think I have to take this opportunity and say a very big thank you to, Mr. Alex Boache. He is the quality control manager for Ghana Tourist Board now. And DKB, just a quick one. This man, came to our lodge, and then time we didn't have a license. And then, I welcomed him, and then he spoke to my father, invited me to the office, and then helped us get a license. And he told me, Nana, hey, you are meant for this industry. So just want to say a big thank you for his encouragement. That also, pushed me to come this far.
Great. Now, to your mom's support.
Yeah.
How did you take it when she said she's ready to sell her clothes, even her clothes, to see you successful? Did you feel you were becoming a burden on her, or you felt, okay, she's my mom, she's supposed to sacrifice for me?
DKB, I wept, okay? My father wanted me to be a radio presenter, and when I failed, he was very disappointed. My mother encouraged me, and then I passed my remedials, and then I gained admission to GIMPA, one of the finest in the country. And then the fee was in dollars, and then, my mother couldn't afford it. So when she said that, Nana, I believe in you, and if it's my clothes, I'm going to sell them. That was the goal for me. That was the encouragement for me. That was the motivation. That was the fire that kept on pushing me to make it. So that kept me going. Yes, because I felt, I owe her. I don't want to disappoint her.
Great. Now, that's insightful. To your Vienna story, we can wrap up quickly.
Okay.
How did it start for you, Vienna? What did you start with?
Okay, so amazing one. Then general manager of Vienna was Mr. Boris. So I when my father was dying, I told him we were looking for a job. Finally applied for this job. When I came, he interviewed me 3 times. Then I asked the 3rd time, said why? He said, Nana, you're very service oriented and you're very good. And I don't know what to use you for. That's why I interviewed you 3 times. But when would you like to start work? I said, oh sir, I want to start tonight. I said, why? I said, because I don't have experience in the casino business and also in the recreational facility. So that Monday night, I met him in Usu, and then I started work. I was a supervisor for almost a month at Hemingway. That is one of our locations in Usu. It's a lounge, a beautiful place. Then later, I was moved to Vienna City, Accra. Then I was there for almost 7 months. After that, then I came and then assumed my position as a operations manager for the company. Then I was operations manager for almost 6 years. Then I was doing operations, and when our former HR left, I added operations and HR to my work, and also legal issues to my work. I was also doing some PR here and there because of my radio background, even though I didn't get the privilege to talk on air, yes. Sometimes, yes. So then gradually, operations, I became the assistant to the general manager for some time. Then there was an opportunity for me. Then I was promoted to be the general manager. Then now, by the grace of God, I'm the managing director for Vienna, Ghana.
Wow,
Yes.
we thank God. Mr. MD, the very first day it was announced to you, how did you feel? Was it a personalized feeling, or you had a reflection like, wow, is this me now from where I came from? How was the feeling?
It was a mixed feeling, I was in shock because, I set goals, okay? When I joined the company, I told myself, this is where I want to be. I said that, I want to go higher, but this was beyond my expectation. So it was mixed feeling, yes.
Any special individuals you would like to give shout outs, give credit, Anna, for your journey so far?
Yes. I think the list is endless. One thing that, please, if you're out there and you're watching this video, I want you to understand is that in life, please, you learn to earn. When you spell the word learn, L-E-A-R-N, you have to learn in life. That is experience. When you're done learning, you drop the L and the word becomes earn. You see, if you're service oriented, okay, then the money will come. So everybody who's giving me experience, who's giving me the time to teach me a thing or two along this journey, I want to say a very big thank you to you. I want to say a special thank you first and foremost to my mother. Thank you so much, Vic. I'm very grateful and forever be grateful to my dying day. To my father, wherever he is, to all my siblings, my kid sister, medical doctor, Dr. Ejari, for your encouragement too. To all my colleagues, management at Vienna here who encouraged me, to the team at Vienna here, to my team outside. I was privileged to work at Movenpick, internship there. I want to say a big thank you. At Gimpa Executive Hostel, a big thank you to all my professors and lecturers, especially Dr. Mensa Ansan. Very big thank you to you, sir. And every cleaner that I came into contact with who taught me a thing or two. Thank you so much.
Great, this is beautiful. And what are your last words to the youth watching about your journey so far and how they should apply VIM in trying to achieve what they want to achieve?
I granted this interview because of the word VIM. You see, today we are here, tomorrow we might not be. Life is not a race. You have to first and foremost believe in yourself and never give up. You don't have to compare your life to somebody else's life. And no matter what happens, whether good or bad, people will talk. Like my mother told me, always do you. At the end of the day, you make sure that whatever you're doing, deep down in your heart, you are happy with it, give it your all. And please be service oriented. Remember, you have to learn to earn. Thank you very much.